Hey guys, in this video I just want to quickly go over how to install Jenkins on a Mac OS, and also I'll show you how to remove it in case something is wrong with the files and stuff like that. So to get started with the download process, we can go to the Jenkins website and we can click on download or go to documentation. So let's start by clicking on download and it will take you to this page. You can pick your OS version. I'll pick Mac OS since I'm working on a Mac right now. It will take you to this page. You can also get to this page by going to the documentation and clicking on installing Jenkins. And it will have all of these information here. You can just click on your OS and then you can click on installing Jenkins LTS on Mac. So if you click on that, it will take you to this page. It's currently on version 2.440.1. So to get started, we'll start with the installation of Brew. Make sure you have Homebrew installed as a package manager, otherwise this will not work. So I'll open up my terminal here and just paste in that command, and you will see that it starts downloading everything. And we can start our services here just like this. And right now, as soon as we start our services, you can see that it's successfully started. So we can go to this site here just to test it to see if it's running, and you can see that it's getting ready. Your browser will reload when it's ready. Okay, so now that it's ready, it tells you to unlock Jenkins and it gives you a password of where to go. So to get to this password, you can do the following methods. You could open up Finder, and I'll go through the steps here. So once you open up Finders, or if you want, you can do it this way. You can press Command space to open up the Spotlight search, and you can type in users slash and your directory. So in my case, it's that. I can just type in mdre for someone as well. It's not showing up right now, but users dash, there it is. So a slash in the beginning as well, and then I'll type in my directory here, so you'll see that folder comes up, and this folder has to match whatever that they're giving you over there, wherever you installed it. Basically, I installed it in my home, so I will open up here, and I'll show you how to do this here. So once you open this file, you will notice that you have all of these folders and icons here, but it's asking you to go inside of the .jenkins folder, but you won't see it here. So the only way to see it is if you press Control Shift and then dot on your keyboard. That will show the hidden folders. That starts with the dot, and all the hidden folders will show up here. So it's asking you to go to Jenkins. So if we go up here in the Jenkins folder, then it's asking you to go to secrets. You can go to the secrets folder, and then it's asking you to click on the initial admin password. So we can just click on it and it will reveal your password. Once you go here, go to the administrator password and you click continue, and then you can click on install suggested, or you can choose your own plugin. So I'll just go with the suggested for now for this video, and you will see that everything is installing right now. I'm going to pause the video until everything is finished. Okay, once that process is finished, I forgot to start recording, but once that process is finished and all the extensions have been installed, you can just come here to this page where it says create a first admin user. So you can go ahead and select those, but I'll just go ahead and continue as admin for now, and I'll leave the URL as is, save and finish, and start using. So this is your home page for Jenkins. And I'll quickly show you how to uninstall it as well. So to uninstall it, you will run this code here. First, you need to stop the services and just run this code. That will stop the services. And I'll provide all of these in there. And then you run this command here, brew uninstall Jenkins. And that will uninstall everything. And then you can run this command to remove all the data and stuff. Put in the password, and that will completely remove your local host. So, and then you can reinstall it if you need to, but this is how you remove it. I will put those commands into the description as well, but this is how you do it.